Hey everybody, Talk Studios here, and today I have not much of a different video, just one thing about it that's different. Basically, I just need to reveal something that plush videos are coming back. And I know what you guys are thinking. Toxie, didn't you make a whole channel for plush videos? And yes, I did. But I thought about it, and I want more people to see, like, my ideas and creativity on this channel, like my abilities with plush also on this channel. And for those that don't know, I try to focus more seriously in my Ninjago videos, so there might be so it might be good to have like maybe one or two a week plush videos that can just make people laugh or something. I see that as fair. And real quick, it doesn't matter, whatever. There's a new movie coming out on Halloween, so I'm pretty sure you can guess what it's about. It's called The Curse of Dreadbear. Oogly boogly Weezer Beezers. If anyone knows what that's from, good for you. But this video is also just a little bit of a showcase video. Something I don't really do unless it's like an actual like full-on collection. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Every year, or like at the end, like how about every New Year's, yeah. I'm gonna do like a whole showcase of all my minifigures, like Ninjago, Avengers, MCU, whatever you wanna say. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But this showcase is on all my Spider-Man, sorry. It has to be plural there. And for the time being, I only have 6, technically 5 suits, but I have a regular casual Peter Parker. And by the end of this, I don't know by the end of this year, I don't know how many I'll have. Because I'm not really sure for what I want for Christmas yet, wink wink. And we all know, or at least all the boys know, that I'm getting all the sets October 1st. Or No Way Home sets. So that's an extra 3 to add. Whatever. So I'm just gonna go in an order of obtaining these. So the first one, my first ever actual like Spider-Man Lego was this one, the 2021. I got this, and I'm gonna say like where I got them. This one I got from the $10 like Spider-Man versus Sandman little car thing, and that's where I got my first actual like Spider-Man villain. Actually, that's a lie. He was my second. My first one was actually Mysterio that I got from a friend, and yeah. So this one, we all should know this one by now, because it's pretty much in every single 2020 set. It's either 2020 or 2021, I don't really remember. But yeah, he just got some, yeah, we all know this. And this is pretty much my casual suit for him, because, well, before I got my CMF version. You can see his muscles, which is pretty dope. You got this own custom symbol. Here's a little bit of a spoiler. I'm going to use this for my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man for my No Way Home movie thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze and it would just be weird. This is one of those few times where we get arm printing, which is weirdly darker than the rest of his suit, which I don't really like. But the whole theme of it is really cool. I like the little back spider thing. His legs also are just dark. There's still one thing that's kind of annoying about Spider-Man figures. Like, their webbing doesn't go all the way around. But at this point, you should kind of just get used to it. Alright, on to the next one. Now, this one's pretty silly. My next one is, surprisingly, Miles Morales from the Mech, not the Daily Bugle. Okay, it's Bugle. I just like saying Bugle because it's just kind of funny. So, yeah, at the time, in the Mech, this guy was exclusive until the Daily Bugle came out, clearly. This is kind of the casual Miles. He has his little hoodie on, which I'm definitely going to use for something. And you can see his suit poking out, which I really like. And you can see the suit's gloves also coming out. And I don't really like the color maroon, but it actually works here really well. He has his symbol. And I like these pants. They're dual molded pants or legs, whatever you want to call them. And they're pretty cool because it's dual colored in a dark gray and a little black, which is pretty cool. I always really liked Miles. There you go. And on to the next one, which is this thing. Okay, I don't hate the suit, but I don't like it either. I don't like that the webbing design or whatever is just very light, because then from far away, it just looks like he's naked. But then you have to zoom in to actually like see it. He has not as much muscles as that one, which doesn't really matter, but you know. There's a fly. Look at him go. And this one does not have arm printing. And I got one with no leg printing. So this is just a disgrace. I got this from the Spider-Man mech, which is also a disgrace. Because why in the F does Spider-Man need a mech? He's Spooderman. Oh, here's his back. This one is a little bit cooler than that one. Because that one's kind of, simplistic. But this one has like the effect of spider sense, which is pretty dope. Alright. This is where I headed into recents. These I had for a few months. And this is like really recent. So, hold on, let me get them real quick. Alright. So, here we have the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Real quick, that was a super dope episode of What If. I was about to say Who. But that was a really cool episode of it. Jesus, I literally just tongue twisted myself of What If. This is definitely, without a doubt, the most detailed Spider-Man figure ever. He has the cape of levitation. We all know how this man's got that. He has his little... Let me take off the cape so it makes it easy. And boom, there it is. And if you want to see it that real quick, it's simple. Just one cape piece. And these little cape piece. Now, I'm trying not to go any closer so it doesn't get blurry. There we have the torso. This looks a lot like the Avengers Campus one, which is super dope. You can see all this like Stark tech or just Spidey tech going throughout the whole suit, including the legs, with printing, and one of the most rarest things on a Lego minifigure, side leg printing. That's just crazy. And on the arms, this doesn't really bother me that much because, once again, it's really darker than the rest of the coloring, which kind of throws me off. But something that kind of... its design is cool, so it's not bad. One little nitpick is still that it doesn't go all the way around. But this time, he actually has his web shooters, which is super dope. Here's his back. This is definitely a Tom suit, because it has his logo on the front and the back. And I like this whole little design. And there's the back of the head if you haven't seen that. So that is Zombie Hunter Spidey. And here's where it gets a little silly. Here's my casual Peter. Because technically, Peter was Spider-Man. I know this is Miles, but I still said Spider-Man. So, yeah. So here's my casual Peter. We all know this torso by now. We all know these pants by now. But I put on a little backpack on him because, yeah. I still don't like that face. I don't like that smile. He looks... I don't like it. I love his new hair, though. I can use that for some other stuff. And I absolutely love his second face. Let me go change it real quick. Here is Peter holding his backpack, just in case you haven't seen this. You can see the hoodie back there and everything. But I love his scared face, and it makes sense for No Way Home and the trailer. That's just a perfect face for Peter. And here's my final one. I actually did this yesterday. It's a custom Spidey homemade suit. I had an extra one of those, and I decided, hey, why not salvage it into something that we don't have yet? And boom. Here it is. I know it's super simplistic, but the suit itself is super simplistic. He's had these little red gloves. Originally, I was planning to just have his skin color here. I'm just like, nah, you don't really see much of his fingers anyways. So, yeah, he just has these red gloves. Once again, I don't have printing on these legs because it came from that one. And he just has his little regular sweater. This is when they still have the promotional Adidas stuff. An Adidas jacket torso. And I had to get rid of it. So I blurred it out. And blurred it out on the back. But honestly, that kind of makes it cooler. And I'll clean that in a minute. But also, I had to get rid of the webbing. You can still kind of see a little bit of where the webbing was. But now it kind of makes it look a lot cooler. Real quick, you can see his eyes are the same as that one, except not as holographic. Because I also passed through with a little bit of what people use to get rid of this, which I won't explain. So just check out my video on how to make a custom face. So yeah, I'm not going to explain that again. But basically, that makes it look a little more rugged, which is pretty cool because clearly he's had this suit for a while before Tony gave him the advanced suit. So yeah, these are my Peters. I got 6 in total. Only 5 Spider-Man, if you want to say that, or 4 like actual Spider-Man, not including Miles, or Peter in his casual clothing. So yeah, those are all my Spooties. See ya.